Well, Miles kind of just like tells me what to do.
Say abstract ideas and then he fucking turns it into insane music. I love collaborating with people. It's probably the hardest thing to do for me though, because they probably like don't see the same vision in. For the most part, I've sent people things and they don't message back, so it's like, And
then I'll play something, it's like, can you do it more like...
Yeah, it's so hard trying to communicate exactly what I'm thinking. It's always fun though.
Yeah.
It's always fun.
Our actual songwriting process is very chaos. Mika comes and she's like, if I don't play a fast punk song today, I'm gonna have a fit. And then Lou was like, okay, I guess I've got these really weird lyrics, like about having a crush on my dentist. And Mika's like, let's go.
Money, do you want me to just start doing a crash?
I like before when you did the crash, but that like... We are comfortable because we can be in rehearsal and go, stop the song, sounds bad, it's your fault, and like fight each other. And then as soon as we've ended, there's like, we're not mad at each other. It's great.
My mind is empty, free form, my style frenzy.
I'm always experimenting with other sounds. Like, that's how you grow as an artist. I've been trying to like really infuse meaning and intention in the music, which I've been getting better at.
The beautiful thing in the punk scene is that there are so many people who they're kind of making it up as they go, and just like everybody's putting in work. At like the young age of 16, we were like, wow, it's so beautiful. Like, I don't need to be scared anymore. Everybody's kind of just like doing what they think feels right. But like 4 years down the line, there is an industry standard that we could benefit from being aware of.
It's probably my favourite part about making music is knowing that someone's going to listen to it, and hopefully someone's going to be affected. Like, you're always nervous that people are going to hate it, but I was like, Triple J is this big thing and people have been telling me to upload, so I threw it on there and just heaps of people really liked it at Triple J, and I was like, oh wow.
And we've actually chosen you to be the Unearthed competition winners for Laneway.
I've been given the opportunity to play at Laneway.
You have been selected to play Laneway! I was also surprised we're like on a legit stage. It's not like plus the Vovos on in a tent. Amazing.
It's the biggest performance opportunity I've ever gotten, so it just feels like a very important milestone, and very nervous about it, but hopefully it's sick.
It's very hard for us to really reach an audience that's in like country towns. Especially going and playing New Year's Eve on the Hill. We saw a lot of like people who probably found us through Triple J, and they knew the words to our songs and they were into our set, and they just had never seen us in Melbourne because they just weren't in Melbourne. It was like, oh, it's cool that we, can garner a little audience.
We're going to change the music scene in Australia dramatically. There's some very good musicians who are hanging around clubs. People really don't know about them because it's hard to get through to the number of people that you can get through to with a radio station. You can be playing tremendous music in a club. They're not reaching more than 300 or 400 people a week. We can reach, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 in one go. And that's going to be tremendous for the musician.
It's really nice to know that there's people like femme bosses in country towns that potentially wouldn't have access to like a lot of diversity or like people in music that they can be reflected in, I guess. And it's nice to know that Triple J can reach the femme bosses in country towns. Like, none of us have a personal income from Vovos.
Everything that you want to do in the music industry, everyone gets a little cut of the money, and there's not that much money to begin with.
Like, it's beautiful, but like, it is so much work.
It's hard to justify doing when you're not making millions of dollars. That's life, and that's pursuing something you love, is that you've just got to keep going, and the road to success is a bumpy one.
I think that sort of in a year from now, you'll see the sort of reputation that groups have as, music makers will be dramatically different from today because of the coverage and exposure they'll get that they haven't got.
I was like, something that gave us a lot of hope when we were 14 and we're like, we're gonna be massive.
Yeah.
I felt like this little guy in the background that's just there, like kind of cheering us along and rooting for us, and occasionally like a thing will happen, like, oh my God, they like still care.
They've shown me a lot of support, and it's kind of changing a lot of stuff, and it's very cool.